Respect people, irrespective of their impact in your life. Respect people, irrespective of their social cultural background. It doesn't matter how you see them or where you see them in life. You might have all the money in the world, but money cannot shave your hair or cut your hair. Your face will definitely grow bushy. Your hair will grow. You will require a barber. So you have to go to the barber. Respect the art of the barber when you go to the barbering shop. That means you need the barber. You want to go to work, you might be a government worker or something, and you require transport to go to work. You might board a car, a bus, a taxi, an Uber. Without them, you couldn't get to work on time, or you couldn't get to work at all. So when you board the car, respect the conductor, respect the driver, respect the Uber driver. Your housemaid may come from a very bad background. You might think you are doing them a favor, so you have them in your house and you're maltreating them anyhow. You forget that they are the reason why your household or your home is neat and clean. Why your food smells so good, and that your life is even in their hands, that they could poison that food and kill you for the way you treat them. Respect the plumber. For your money, you cannot do the plumbing work at home. You see, you shouldn't treat people with the way you see them today. The stone that the builders reject, one way or the other, ends up being the cornerstone of the building. Great people also have small beginnings. Joseph, who became the prime minister of the whole world, that the whole world bowed to him, was once a slave or a houseboy in Potiphar's house. David was once a servant in Saul's house, but one day God gave him the same kingdom, Saul's kingdom, the same kingdom that Saul, the same place he served. That is where he became king and ruled. David, that we look up to so much, that we sing songs about, was a herdsboy. He was tending to sheep. In Ghana, we call them abochi. This same abochi you see up and down, going up and down with cattle that we don't respect, that we yell at them because they are dirty. That's who David was. Moses, who delivered the Israelites, before God called Moses, he was attending to cattle in the bush somewhere. But he's the one who brought Israelites from Egypt and delivered them out of the hands of Pharaoh. He's the same one God used to part the sea. An astounding miracle. You see, God is not a respecter of persons. God loves even the rejected. Be careful how you treat people because of the social cultural background. You see, you have so much money and you are driving your car and you are eating and something chokes you, and you have so much money in your pocket, but you are trying to look around and see if you can get water to drink, and there's nowhere, and this small pure water seller, and you run to the pure water seller. It might be just 30 pesos to buy that pure water. But imagine if that pure water seller was not there. Your money wouldn't have saved you. The food would have choked you. You would have died. That it was due to that small pure water seller. It might be only 30 pesos, but that saved your life. It doesn't matter how or the role people play in your life. It doesn't matter the impact they bring. It doesn't matter how little it is. Everybody counts. Everything counts. And it won't hurt to treat people with respect. It won't hurt. It doesn't take anything from you. Great men have very, very little and humble beginnings. Sadly, some forget and they maltreat others, but the really true ones always remember where they are from, and they serve as an encouragement. Instead of looking down and beating people for their mistakes, they serve as an encouragement to these people, and they treat them right, and they hold them down, and encourage them, and they bring them up. That's how life is supposed to be. This is the gospel of Jesus Christ. Unto the poor, unto the needy, unto the rejected, onto the ones that we don't expect anything from, onto the drug addict, onto the prostitute. Rahab was a prostitute. Even though Moses was able to come out of Egypt with the Israelites and Joshua and all that, they needed Rahab to strategically help them to overtake Canaan. Everybody counts. Don't look down on people because of their educational background, because of what they do for a living, because of how society describes or what associate themselves. Be careful how you treat people. You have all the money in the house, you maltreat your housemate, and you have a heart attack or something happens to you at home, and there's nobody around. All that money cannot carry you to the hospital. It will require the housemaid to make a phone call or to carry you to, the hospital. What if the housemaid decides to treat you back the same way you have been treating him or her? You don't know the hand that will give you a helping hand in the future. You don't know the hand that will feed you in the future. You don't know the hand that will carry you in the future. You can't determine. Only God knows. It is just right that you treat people with much respect, as you expect people to treat you, irrespective of what you've obtained on this earth, money, wealth, which you'll die anyway without any of them going with you. Is that why you treat people so badly? Is that why you are so much on people's business? Is that why you make people feel so restless? You make people feel like failures in life? Imagine all of us being doctors. Who was going to be the Messi? Imagine all of us being scholars. You look at a farmer, you don't respect the farmer. You have all the money. Can your money farm? Can your money go and bring you food? So you give the farmer respect. Sadly, in our part of the world, we don't even respect farmers. But somewhere, the real rich men go into farming because they understand. Jesus was once a carpenter. He is the son of a carpenter. And before his calling, the whole process started, he was helping his father. He was carrying chairs here and there, delivering carpentry work, going to buy wood here and there. Respect the carpenter. Respect people with humble beginnings. You might end up depending on them someday. You might require their attention. You might require their help. It doesn't matter what you have or who you are. You will definitely depend on somebody because you are not God. And if that somebody happens to be somebody you look down on, you stepped on, it might not go well with you. Treat people with respect. Treat people with love. You see, Jesus Christ said in the book of John, chapter 13, verse 34 to 35 thereabout. He said, "New commandment I give you, that you love one another, even as I've loved you. By so doing will the world know that you are my disciples." He said, by so doing, will the world know that you are my disciples, that you love one another. Love is selflessness. Love doesn't bring judgment. Love goes beyond empathy into compassion, that you feel for your brother even when they are down, or your sister when they are down. You don't judge them by their situations, but you offer helping hands. Let love lead. After all, how long are we on this earth for? The days are numbered anyway. Spend it with joy. Make people shine bright. Your money might finish. You will die, but there will be a legacy. And that legacy will not be attributed to money, because people always have money than you. By your act of kindness will always leave a mark. When people see you, they'll be like, oh, this person, when he was alive, he helped me do this and that. He encouraged me, and it leaves a legacy. And good words are spoken behind you, and your generations might even come and benefit from it. Let love lead. Treat people with respect. Treat people with humility. Treat people with love. Treat people just like you want to be treated. That won't kill you. That doesn't hurt. As a matter of fact, it makes one feel very good, knowing that you helped somebody come out of their situation, knowing that you put a smile on somebody's face. We are all we have with God. being our Father. That's all that's required.